Magandang gabi po sa inyong lahat, mga minamahal kong kapatid. I know it's a double effort to come and visit the Manila Cathedral this Sunday, but we thank the Lord for making it possible to be together as a family continuously praying to God for our country, for our leaders, for their honesty, accountability, and for truth, and for us to also live and imbibe true spirit of love of country and of accountability. Matindi po ang salita ng Diyos, no? Hindi po namin ito pinili, no? Kahit po itaktak niyo po itong leksyonaring ito, no? Hindi po masasabi na ginawa-gawa namin ito at talagang nagwika po ang salita ng Diyos sa atin. Kung natamaan po tayo, pasensya ho kayo, no? Nagwika po talaga ang Diyos sa inyo at sa akin. During my first days as a priest, I accompanied Cardinal Advincula in one of his confirmation masses, kumpilang bayan po ng isang eskwelahan to serve and assist him. The confirmation happened inside their school gymnasium. Doon po sa loob ng school gymnasium, I was surprised to see a huge tarpaulin with these words. Pakibasa nga po, God sees you. Yung apat na corners po ng gymnasium, may mga dambuhalang tarpaulin na nakalagay, God sees you. It was the preventive system of the school because it came from a story of their patron saint's mother telling his son, that saint, little boy, God sees you. When you do good, God sees you. But when you are attempting to do something bad, remember that God sees you. Gymnasium ho yun, no? Kung tayo ho yung naglalaro doon, kung nanggugulang yung naglalaro, no? Pasiko ka pa lang, kitang-kita mo na, God sees you, no? Dadayain mo yung tawag ng referee, no? Tumingin ka kahit saan, no? God sees you. And it seems to be a good practice and a good reminder to that institution. And the students then, and until now, would continuously bring it outside to their families. That whenever I do something, I know God sees me. Kapag may ginawa kong mabuti, matutuwa ang Diyos. Kapag natukso kong mang-away, mambalya ng kaklase ko, lokohin ang teacher ko, lokohin ang magulang ko, nakatingin din ang Diyos sa akin. And such is something bad to the characters of our readings this Sunday. We've heard the prophecy of Amos, those trampling the needy, saying to themselves, no? Kating-kati na, no? Kailan pa ba matatapos itong araw ng pamamahinga? Matapos lang itong araw ng pamamahingang ito, gagawa na kami ng aming kabalastugan. Mukhang hanggang ngayon nangyayari ho yan, no? Araw na araw ng linggo. Bukas Lunes na, gagawa na ulit ako ng masasamang bagay sa loob ng opisina. Ngayong araw ng linggo, no? Hayaan nating magbait-baitan muna tayo sa mga susunod na araw. Kamukha na natin na ang kaaway. Pero tila nakalimutan yata ng taong ito, nakatingin ang Diyos sa kanya. Pagkatapos sabi niya, after the Sabbath day, I will sell the grain. We will fix our scales for teaching. We will buy the lowly for silver and the poor for a pair of sandals. Pero nagkakamali sila doon dahil gumanti ang Diyos sa mga salitang, never will I forget a thing they have done. And the steward that Jesus shared to us in this gospel reading thought that no one looks at him. Malayo naman yung bossing ko, sige, tatawagin ko yung mga nag-umutang sa kanya at mandadaya din ako sa kanya. By the very first instance, people reported to his master that he was squandering the property of his master. Double trouble po, dalawa na yung ginawa niyang kalokohan. At akala niya muli, walang nakakakita sa kanya. My dear brothers and sisters, the words that I shared with you, those three simple words, God sees you, is something we wish to bring with us every day. Akala ho natin walang nakatingin sa atin, pero walang patid na nakatingin ang Diyos sa mga kilos, sa mga iniisip, sa mga dinadamdama natin. Minsan, di ba, nagpaplano tayo, no? Kunyari, galit ho kayo, o iilan sa inyo sa mga taga-opisina ninyo, no? Bago makaupo yung taong yan sa kanyang upuan, no? Sisirain ko yung kanyang mga gamit, bubuhusan ko ng tubig yung kanyang upuan, no? Puputulin ko ang lahat ng mga bagay na makita ko sa kanya, no? Pinaplano na natin yung gusto nating gawin. Makita-kita natin na unahan kayo nung paghihigantihan ninyo, no? Nakaupo na siya, nagtatrabaho na siya, huli ka na. God sees you. Budget planning. No? Budget tayo para sa outing natin. Doblihin natin yung presyo ng budget. No? Para yung makuha natin sa budget planning, paghati-hatian natin para may baon tayo. Dumating ang outing, kunyari, nagkaulan, hindi natuloy ang outing. God sees you. Magpaplano, gagawa ng ilang mga bagay para resolbahan ang ganito, para makita o kaya pag-ipunan ang ilang mga bagay para sa lipunan. Ayan, saan napunta? Sa kani-kanilang mga kagustuhan. O ano nangyari? Nakita natin na ang madami pang mga problemang hindi pa nalulutas. God sees you. Nakikita niya anong mga pinaplano natin at mas lalo't higit ano yung mga bagay na masasamang ginigisa natin para gawin sa iba. And if we embrace such reminder that God sees you and me, we know for a fact that we can always do better and fight doing such. Pero wag po natin hayaan na maging takot lamang yung salitang God sees you. But let that be an encouragement that God is with you. Nakikita ng Diyos ang mga pagsisikap natin para iangat ang antas natin bilang bayan. God sees the hopes that we have, the cries for accountability that we have. God sees our efforts for this country to be a loving nation, to be a good nation. God sees our devotion for us to be a loving country and indeed a God-fearing country. God sees all efforts that we are doing. And we know that as God sees these things, we also hope for better things to come. As I end my reflection, I wish to bank on our second reading today. Paul was asking also Timothy to offer supplications, prayers, and thanksgiving for those in authority. And what is the fruit of offering such? It is for them to lead a quiet and tranquil life in all devotion and dignity. Hayaan po natin mamaya sa panalangin ng bayan, let us whisper our prayers for these men and women serving us. They need God's eyes for them to see what they are doing. Kaso madalas ang problema, kapag pumapasok na ang mata ng Diyos sa buhay ng ating komunidad at ng ating bayan, sasabihin naman natin, iba kami, iba ka relihiyon. Di ho ganun yun. But let these prayers and supplications fire them up as well. Makonsensya sila, sige. Hindi sila makatulog ng mahimbing, sige. Magambala sila, sige. Dahil sa panalangin natin na unti-unti nilang makikita na nakatingin ang Diyos sa kanila. When we are tempted to do something bad, God sees you. But when we are also trying our best to do good, God sees you. And whenever God looks at us, and whenever we wish and we keep on these words in our hearts, we continue to live a peaceful life and a life full of grace in front of God and in front of one another.